Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Dumpster by request, where it's a review of the Hunger Games movies. And this one comes to us from fellow YouTuber Reno, in which unfortunately he wasn't able to give me much information on the movies since I have not really seen any of them. So I'm kind of up a creek without a paddle on this one, but I did message him a few days ago to ask him and to let him know that I was going to do a review of the Hunger Games movies for him. And I said, just get back to me whenever you can about what you remember about the movies. And as soon as I get your message and the info, I will do a video for you. Well, he finally was able to get back to me. And needless to say, he kind of left the description sort of short and sweet. It actually says, it's about a young girl named Peta who competes in the Hunger Games. She survives them all. They're based on a series of books, I guess. I never read them. I think there might be 3 or 4 of these movies in the entire series. I don't know. But I sat through these really crappy movies. Doc, please put them in a dumpster, I beg you. Well, that's quite the message, I have to say. He says, well, of course, he says that they belong in a dumpster, and well, how do you compete against a movie that's made around over $2 billion, almost $3 billion off the entire franchise? How do you compete? How do you put in a dumpster a movie based on a very popular book series? You know, how do you do that? I mean, again, he said it belongs in a dumpster, so do I agree or do I disagree? Oh, I bet you're enjoying listening to that, aren't you? Did he fall over? Yeah, I have to agree with him. I've never seen the movies. Never really. I've had pretty much zero interest in seeing the movies, and a lot of people sit there and say, "But it made Jennifer Lawrence a star." Yeah, but she hasn't done that many very good movies anyway. I mean, there was The House at the End of the Street, and these movies, and Mother, and yeah. I mean, just because you give a flavor of the month actress $15-20 million to do a movie doesn't always mean it's going to be necessarily good. And they also had to give her that silly nickname, J-Law. Like, wow, how original. Yeah, This is another franchise that I could just see the trailers to and go, no thanks. It's not just that, but it's also because it's just my thing of the more people hype it up, the less interested I am in it. And I guess the kind of one positive thing people said about this movie was that not every movie is based off the books. So that's kind of a positive, negative comment, I guess you could say. And, yeah, there are some franchises I admit I enjoyed. You know, never read the book on them, but I enjoyed the movies, and and I just kind of thought, you know what, the movie was enjoyable, why read the book? You know, because I'm not really much of a sci-fi fantasy reader much anymore. I used to be when I was a teenager, but really not much anymore. But when it came to this and all the hype that went around it, I just went, both the books and the movie series, I just said, keep it. In fact, to tell you the truth, the closest thing to the Hunger Games movies I've actually watched was the parody, The Starving Games. They only made one of those. Thank God. And to tell you the truth, I actually enjoyed it better. So, yeah, because it was goofy. Lots of silly moments. You know, I mean, I laughed at the trailer and I laughed at the movie, so yeah. But there you guys have it, a review of the Hunger Games movies. And if watching this video for the past almost 6 minutes has made you hungry, please go get something to eat. So special thank you to Reno Wheat for his request. Hope you guys go check out his channel, subscribe to him. Maybe one of these days he'll do some more videos. And of course, if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And however you feel about this movie, please leave me a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. And if you've got any kind of a movie that you think deserves to be put into a dumpster and then barbecued, or however you prefer your cooked dumpster, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.